Welcome to The Explainer. If you've ever felt like you're just drowning in busy work, then this is for you. Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can build these incredibly powerful AI automation workflows that can literally transform your work and unlock some serious productivity.
Okay, let's start with a problem that, let's be honest, we all know too well. The sheer volume of work, the emails, the data, it's just exploding. It can really feel like you're just treading water, trying to keep your head up. And look, this isn't just a feeling, it's a fact. Operational demands are projected to just skyrocket. We're talking up to 500% in the next few years. And the kicker? No big increase in staffing to match. So the real question is, how on earth do you fill a gap that massive?
Well, what if the answer isn't about working harder, but working smarter? What if you could tap into a powerful new approach that doesn't just speed things up, but actually makes your entire process more intelligent?
The results we're seeing are frankly staggering. AI automation is slashing processing times by 85%, and it's nearly eliminating errors, a 95% decrease. This isn't just a small improvement. This is a complete game changer.
So, what exactly is an AI workflow? And more importantly, how is it different from the kind of automation you might already be familiar with? Because, this is a really fundamental shift in how we think about getting work done. Okay, so the key difference here is the move from these rigid, simple bots to truly intelligent systems. Old school automation, you might know it as RPA, was great for super repetitive, structured tasks. But modern AI workflows, they use large language models. Yeah, the same tech that powers tools like ChatGPT to actually understand context, to handle messy, unstructured data like emails or images, and to adapt on the fly. They can literally think and reason. So let's pull back the curtain and see how these systems actually work. The best way to think about it is like hiring a digital super assistant that has, a brain, hands, and a way to tell you when the job's all done. And this lays out that entire flow perfectly. It all kicks off with a trigger. Say a new email lands in your inbox. Then the AI's brain, that's the processing layer, figures out what to do next. It uses its hands, which are the tools and integrations, to connect to other apps, maybe to look up some customer data. And finally, you get the output, a summary sent to you in Slack. It's this complete intelligent cycle, from start to finish. Now, I know this might sound super complex, but building your own AI workflow is actually way more achievable than you might think. There's a really clear 4-phase roadmap, and you don't need to be a coding genius to get started. And here's what that journey looks like. In the first month, you're just planning, figuring out your biggest bottlenecks. Then you move into design and prototyping. Weeks 9 through 12 are all about implementation and testing. But the real magic happens in that final phase, ongoing optimization. This is where you set up feedback loops so the system literally gets smarter and better all on its own over time. And the best part, you don't have to build any of this from scratch. The rise of these no-code and low-code platforms is a total game changer. Tools like N8N, Make.com, or Lindy.ai let you build these incredibly powerful systems with visual drag-and-drop interfaces. It means you don't have to be a developer to build really sophisticated automations. Okay, so theory is great, but what does this actually look like in the real world? Well, the results are nothing short of transformative. Let's take e-commerce. One operator built AI workflows to handle ad performance and those pesky abandoned carts. And the result? They were able to replace an entire external dev team and boosted their return on ad spend by more than 4 times. Wow. Or how about finance, where paperwork is just this huge bottleneck, right? Well, companies are now using AI to read and process documents, and it's slashed their customer onboarding and approval times by up to 85%. Just think about that. And for anyone who creates content, imagine automating the entire research and first draft process. We're seeing workflows that connect different AIs to lead to a 10-fold increase in output. That's the real power of amplification right there. This all sounds incredible, I know, but how do you actually get started? The good news is you don't have to boil the ocean. You just need to take the first step. So here are the best practices to get you started on the right foot. So the most important takeaways are really these. First, start with a super clear plan. Document exactly what you want the AI to do. Second, and this is a big one, use hybrid oversight. Keep a human in the loop for the complex stuff. This one thing can reduce errors by 95% because you're letting the AI handle the huge volume while your human expert tackles those tricky, nuanced cases.
And finally, of course, leverage those awesome user-friendly no-code platforms we just talked about. So, the crucial point is this. Don't try to automate everything all at once. Just find one significant pain point. Start by asking this really simple question. What single task dreams 20 or more hours of your team's time every single week? Automate that first. That's your starting line.
And that really brings us to a final thought that just perfectly captures what this whole shift is about. As one expert put it, workflow design is the skill, AI is the amplifier. The technology is unbelievably powerful, but its true potential, that gets unlocked by your strategic thinking. The real question isn't just what AI can do, it's what you can design it to achieve.